In this video, I'll be explaining how to configure static route in Fortigate. I have opened GNS3 and this is the configuration on which I'll be configuring the static route. Here I am having a Fortigate device which is connected to 3 other Cisco devices. Okay, so I have configured static route on R1 and R3. What I'll be doing is I'll be configuring static route on Fortigate as well as R2. Here, as you can see, R1 is having a LAN network and R2 is having a LAN network and R3 is also having a LAN network. I have configured loopback interface for these LAN networks. So I will be configuring static route on R2 first. So in R2 I have to configure for this network. R2 is not aware of the LAN of R1 as well as the branch office on R3. So 1, 2, 3, 3 static routes has to be configured. Let me do that. Before that, I will check the routing table. As you can see, C stands for connected interfaces. So only connected interfaces are available. No static routes has been created. So I'll do so. So in order to reach this network 192.168.0.0/30, it has to forward packet to the next hop IP address, that is R1 interface, which is 192.168.0.5. So I will be configuring that. Next, in order to go to 10 network, it has to again forward the packet to 0.5, or what you can do is you can specify the interface on which the packet has to be forwarded. So I will be creating route in that method. In order to reach the 10 network, it has to forward the packet to fast Ethernet 0/0. Last is the 172.16.1.0 network. If I go to the routing table, you can see that 3 routes has been created. S stands for static route. So for this interface, then this is for the 10 network and this is for this Fortigate interface. So I have configured that. Now I'll go to the Fortigate device. For creating static route, I have to go to networks, static routes. No static routes has been created, so I'll be doing so. Before that, I have to make sure that the next hop IP address, that is 0.2, is pinging from the Fortigate device. So let me try that. I'm able to ping 0.2, so that's okay. Now in Fortigate, I will have to create a static route for this 10 network, this 20 network, this network and this network. So 4 static route has to be entered, not 4, 5. This network also. So I have to configure for this network this and this. So let's do that. So this is the next hop, and it automatically detects the interface on which the packet has to be forwarded. You can either give this directly or you can mention the gateway, and there is an advanced option for giving the priority. If, say for example, you are having multiple routes to the same destination, you can change the priority so that the packet, that particular route, will be given precedence. So I will leave it like that and click OK. So I have configured for 10, now I'll configure for 20. It's simple for all the networks because it has to be forwarded through the same port because Fortigate has been configured on one end. So I have configured all the 5 static routes in Fortigate. Now let me go back to R3 and try ping the Fortigate interface. I am able to ping that Fortigate interface from R3. Now let me go back to the firewall and try to ping the LAN IP. As you can see, I am able to ping the LAN interface branch office LAN IP address range using the static route. If you give the command show router static, it will display the static routes which has been configured on the Fortigate device from command prompt. So these are the 5 static routes which I have configured. They have mentioned the gateway and the port to which the packet has to be forwarded as well as the destination. So that's all for today. Thank you for viewing.